Welcome back. Now, the public protector is facing another court battle, this time from someone who used to work in her office. Basani Baloyi was fired for lacking the required skills and the conduct for the position of Chief Operations Officer. But she's challenging her dismissal and wants the North Gauteng High Court in Pretoria, Kotswane, to declare that Busisiwe Mkhwebane abused her office and violated the Constitution. eNCA's Govan Whittles is in the capital city tracking that story for us. Govan, well, yesterday the case didn't start, it was postponed. Today things get underway. Just remind us what happened in court yesterday and what should we expect today?
Yeah, Bradan, we had a bit of a false start yesterday. That's because the court roll was too full to hear the case. But Judge therefore has set aside about 3 to 4 hours for it to be heard today. And that's when the merits of the two cases, the versions brought by the former COO, Basani Baloyi, and the public protector, Busisiwe Mkhwebane, will be tested here in court. They're being represented by senior counsels, Advocate Dali Mpofu and Advocate Tembeka Nukaitobi. And this essentially centers on a fallout between Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane and her former COO, Basani Baloyi. And further allegations by Baloyi that Mkhwebane had been using high-profile investigations in a political chess game. And the phrase, we have to play chess, actually features in this case. It was contained in a WhatsApp message in which Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane was talking to her COO and explaining the release of the reports. And Basani Baloyi argues that the reports have been timed to be politically convenient, particularly the Rogue Unit report and the report on the President and the donation he received from Govan Whittles. On the other end of the spectrum, Bradan, Baloyi is also claiming that other investigations, such as whether or not the other candidate for the ANC's elections, Minister Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, also received money from Bosasa or Govan Whittles. Well, she claims that those investigations were pushed to the side in favor of the investigations focusing on the President and, of course, the Public Enterprises Minister, Pravin Gordhan. She claims Busisiwe Mkhwebane has been a political player and has been using her office to achieve a political end. Mkhwebane, of course, denies this, Bradan. She's saying that Baloyi was fired because she didn't grasp the basic tenets of investigating cases at the Public Protector's Office and essentially wasn't doing too good of a job. So on the one hand, we have the conspiracy theory and whether or not Mkhwebane has been abusing her office, and on the other hand, Mkhwebane's defense centers on Basani Baloyi's ability to do her job.
But undertoning all of this, it seems, Govan, is some politics.
There is indeed, and Basani Baloyi was described by Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane as being similar to having a spy in her office. That's after she submitted a heads of argument and subsequently did a number of interviews about what was happening within the Public Protector's Office. And Basani Baloyi, at least according to Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane, has betrayed the Office of the Public Protector and distorted the information that's come out of there. But we know that the claims that are being made here by the former COO are similar to claims that have been made in the past by particularly government representatives who've been investigated by the Public Protector. Remember Pravin Gordhan saying in as many words that he believes the office is being used to fight political battles. And then, of course, there were those scathing criticisms of Advocate Mkhwebane from at least 3 other judges in the high courts. So that's the background against which all of this is happening. And if Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane plans to argue that it had nothing to do with politics, it would be up to Basani Baloyi to produce the evidence that the decisions and actions taken by Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane were indeed political.